With over 30 years' experience, ICT has been supporting governments, NGOs and international aid organisations around the world to combat outbreaks of infection and disease, everything from HIV to malaria. COVID is different. It has affected many more people around the world who thought epidemics would never happen to them, and it has decimated professional sport, from football and athletics to horse racing and rugby. Looking specifically at rugby as an example, 9 months have passed since the start of the first lockdown, with continuing costs and almost zero ticket sales. In recent months, a few hundred fans were able to attend a small number of games. Yes, it's encouraging, but given the additional checks and measures, did it actually make any money? ICT has built the right solutions for you, bringing world-leading products and technology into one place to significantly reduce club costs and also to be able to welcome fans back once again. Testing of players and staff has been a major factor in the return of professional sport. Taking rugby's Gallagher Premiership as an example, clubs are spending tens of thousands of pounds every week on PCR tests under the current contract and subcontract. Recent revelations show that these tests are not being treated in the same way as those used by the NHS, thus creating a potentially artificial result. Not only that, but errors in reporting have resulted in clubs cancelling training, sending staff home and deep cleaning facilities for absolutely no reason. Using rapid antigen tests would solve this issue, but the testing contractor does not want to use them. Why? Because their work and their huge fees would simply be redundant. Professional teams either use their own club staff, a doctor or physio, to collect the samples, or in the case of certain leagues and competitions, the sample collection is carried out by an independent professional. This ensures that the sample is collected properly and that there is a layer of independent validation and audit. This is particularly necessary where the test result would also be used for a fit to fly certificate or in a highly physical contact sport such as professional rugby. A rapid test would mean the same people could deliver the result of the test in less than 15 minutes, doing away with expensive travel and laboratory costs and improving the service to the club. We are able to supply kits directly for club or independent testing, or if required, we can also supply suitably trained professionals to the club. Recent reports from Public Health England and Oxford University show the accuracy of the rapid antigen tests and points to their increased effectiveness in identifying infectious people over and above what a PCR test can bring. Our tests have been through extensive evaluation by PHE, and it is one of only 3 tests to be validated by them. It also appears on the list of approved tests in almost all European countries. Using rapid tests instead of PCR could not only save the clubs over 80% of what they're paying now, it also gives highly accurate results in a matter of minutes. Any anomalies can be tested again very quickly for a tiny cost, and even backed up with rapid antibody tests as well. Proving the results of the tests is also critical. All of our tests include the People's Passport from V-Health, backed by celebrities such as Mike and Zora Tindall and Kenny Dalglish. This allows you to easily track the results of all of your players and staff, especially when overseas travel is required. And as we move forward, it will be the single most important factor in allowing fans to return to games. When that happens, the only effective way of doing so will be with a rapid, sensitive, accurate and cost-effective test before entry. Using our tests and the People's Passport is the only way to achieve the COVID-safe environment that you require. This global solution provides a digital chain of evidence that connects individuals to their test results or vaccination. These results are then available in real time on a mobile phone, and security staff can scan the code from a safe distance to confirm the customer has received a negative test and it's still valid. The system is free to use, and it means that you can provide the evidence that you need for the HSE and DCMS. The system actually contains 2.2 quintillion unique codes, and it is fully compliant with all data protection laws. In sports grounds, the greatest risk of infection actually comes from surface contact. Even if you're not infected, it is incredibly easy to pick up a pathogen from your seat, a toilet, the club shop, even the bar, and pass it on to another surface. Good hand hygiene is important in stopping transmission through touch, but even more so is your ability to destroy pathogens in the ground completely. In recent months, we have seen staff deep clean changing rooms, seats, turnstiles and bars at a great effort and expense, everything from fogging to scrubbing with sprays. The resistant protective coating that we already use in Stadia covers all critical touch areas with an invisible, undetectable layer at a molecular level, covering the entire surface due to its electrostatic application. At the beginning of December 2020, we treated 24 buses in Budapest with resistant. 48 days later, after extensive use on their network, samples revealed a 97% overall reduction in pathogens on those buses. On railway and subway escalator handrails, even better results were seen over a 9-month period. Samples taken prior to treatment actually showed 31% of those handrails contained traces of feces. After the 9 months, pathogen levels had fallen by over 99%. The photocatalytic properties of the treatment process produces free radicals that attack all pathogens, destroying their outer layer and rendering them harmless. What's more, it comes with a 12-month guarantee. No more fogging, no more deep cleaning, and no more wasted days. Using the vHealth platform, we upload the details of when the stadium was treated, along with the results of the periodic tests, so that your customers and local authorities can scan the code to see all of the data, proving that you are not only free of COVID, but all of the pathogens, creating a totally safe space. Right now, as we wait once again for fan return, it is time to ensure that your stadium is fully protected, as well as your offices, training facilities, medical rooms, gyms, and changing rooms. If you want to reduce your testing costs by over 80% with no loss in accuracy, protect your staff, protect your players, and protect your fans, get in touch with us today so that we can talk through your options, reduce your costs, and improve the service that you are given.